Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Oh, shut your mouth. My head just wanders from side to side in that. This is the real live version of our intro. Hello!
Greetings.
Welcome into my living room, you lucky, lucky people. For this, the 41st Don't Get Me Started.
Which is an interesting milestone.
Yes, it's not I mean, that's what happens. When you get to the end of something, you have to start. It's like, Happy New Year! That's the 1st of January. And like, that's nothing! But here we are again. It's the pyjama special. I'm in pyjamas. He's in pyjamas. Are you in pyjamas? I don't know. But,
Orgo, thanks for the follow.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen you around a lot, obviously. But,
yeah, you've been in everyone's streams. I hope you're having fun. Are you actually doing any homework over there? Because it doesn't seem like you're doing anything else. That's not a bad thing, you know. Well, it is if you fail your exams.
That is a bad thing, yeah. Pyjamas and rum. Yeah, not so much on the rum, unfortunately.
No, it's a pity. You were saying earlier, weren't you? Well, we will get to it in a bit about, but yes, I, of course, have got... So you can see the array of stuff in the foreground. I bought, because I tend to like buying some little crisps and snacks.
You're very good at that.
For my guests. Not on the show, but it is in my own home. But there's a room for a guest actually on the sofa. When the world opens up, we could put someone here.
We could.
Dave Dog, bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
What I've got is, it's like a Walker selection. You're really digging it.
I'm really digging it. This is like the best packet of
they're
crisps
spicy
you've provided.
But they're French fries, Wotsits, Doritos, and Monster Munch. Can you dig it, sucker? In the words of Booker T. Fear not, good folks, I am here. Thank fuck for that, it's Research. Everyone's here, the gang's all here. Dave's here, Orgoy's here, Bukasin, we call him Bukasin as well. Mike's here, Keris is here. I know Tamzanaki's there. Did I say Duncan? I don't know. Stream Elements is here. Everyone's here.
Stream Elements. Well, it's not a party without Stream Elements.
No, I know. No. Welsh Nana K's here. Everyone's drifting in. It's the end of the week. How are we all feeling? Just let us know. How are you feeling?
I'm alright. I'm a bit tired, actually. I've got this kind of outrageous thing where I don't really do much, but yeah, I'm tired.
You're lacking in energy. Everyone was... I can't remember who it was. Someone was saying on a call today at work that they had said, somebody said to their mother, those flowers I got you for Mother's Day, are they still good? And she's like, yeah, it's only been like 4 days. Of course they're still good. And the week had been such a long week for them that they presumed that the flowers, it must have been so long. Like, this week has been a long week. I don't know whether it's long for you. Glad it's the end of the week. Loving the lounge pant. Yeah.
Yeah, the idea of doing this while tired in jeans was abhorrent to me, I brought my pyjamas home.
Yeah.
I
hope you've got PJs. It's an option. Lady Soro, we're here. Getting our fried chicken on. That's good because, I was thinking about the World Cups. The World Cups you couldn't make, but it's good you're here. People drop in your squirrel.
Lozzie's here. Welcome, Lozzie. Hello.
Hello, Lozzie. Lozzie very kindly gave me some... this, I can do it in haps. I can do it that's a hap.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, shall we dispense with the messing around?
Yes, we've done enough messing around.
And get into the segment that we like to call This Is Happening.
In a world filled with haps and naps, two men have risen above to bring you This Is Happening.
Fuck this week I'm out, in particular. Hello, Hannah. Yeah.
She expressed such yesterday in Duncan's stream, actually.
Oh, really? Has it been not a good week, Hannah?
Duncan's French was the only kind of bright spot in her day so far.
Man.
Well, if you're relying on Duncan to give you a bright spot in your week, you are in trouble.
You're in trouble, yeah.
You are fucked. You'll be pleased to know... what's going on? You'll be pleased to know I have some almost identical loungewear, but it's obviously tartan print. I think these were like...
I've never seen anything that doesn't have that.
Primark or something. I'm sure you've got similar because everybody shops in the same kind of places.
Feel free to drop your haps and naps in the... Shall I just go over a little bit?
Duncan, nap. new series of Taskmaster started last
Presumably
night.
a hat.
Unless I think he thought it was today, so maybe he's missed it.
Oh, I see.
Either he is a cock-up, which is entirely possible, or he missed it and has totally ruined everything.
Hey, look how I don't know if there's enough light. Oh no, it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Oh, Hap, he's a fuck-up.
Is it? Okay.
Good to know.
Mum got her first vaccine.
Yeah.
That is a hat.
Nice.
The Falcon and Winter Soldier started today. Whose hat was that?
That was Jaeger's Hap.
Jaeger's in. Hap, a fat raid from Nutty earlier.
I did wonder who your raid was from.
I still looked up. You had like 44 people.
Yeah, because I was there, and then I left to go and pick up Karis from work, and I came back and was like, Nova, dude, nice. Like, you were on like 46, I think, when I checked, and I was like, bro,
that's a really great hat.
Work.
Good work.
That is a really good hat. And so Nutty is the answer. Cool.
Good old Nutty.
Let's catch up with a few more. Hap, it's fucking Friday! Whoop!
Yeah, it is.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm going to get my wine. Why am I not drinking it?
Should probably have that in this. Hap from Research, it's another week closer to F1 starting.
Yes.
And that's Hap, if only because it gives you an extra opportunity each week to catch me and Reese and Duff staring at a screen.
Talking about F1.
Yes.
So my hat, one of my haps, what was that? It was 150 people at one point. Wow.
Very nice.
I'd never even imagined that. One day. I can only dream of that.
I'm going to have to go back and watch your VOD to see how you coped, because I would probably crumble.
I'd have shit my pants there and then in front of everybody. I wouldn't.
Well, that would have kept the views.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this guy shit his pants. Get in here.
Get in here. There's a guy in here shitting it in front of us.
He just shits every 150 viewers.
If we get to 300, I'll shit my pants. I don't know how I'll do it. I don't think I've got anything left, but I'll do it. It's wine day. Yes, it is. Little cute girl's here. Hello, the gang's all here.
Yeah, little cute girl, you know that your beau is famous now. I'm not sure you can go home.
Let's go back to shitting for a second. I went on a date with my crush today. That's such a great hat. That's really good.
That is Hap.
And Vukasin, you were saying you weren't sure if she likes you, and I said the only way you'll know is if you kind of really ask her out and do go for it. So I feel like in many respects I'm responsible for this, and I look forward to being invited to the wedding.
I wish I hadn't always be chatting, just telling me to fucking go for it when I was 14.
I'm really good.
Because let me say, I never fucking went for it, and to my detriment, I think. I think I would have been a lot happier as a teenager if I'd have just fucking gone for it. You know?
Yeah. Sometimes
and I think most teenagers would be.
Captain Brilliant's here. Hello. Good old Captain Brilliant, who I saw socially distant briefly, and he wasn't round my flat at all earlier.
Not even a little bit.
I had 4 raids in one stream yesterday. Who was that? Was that Rooster? Because I raided into Rooster at the same time as Pico raided into Rooster.
Yes.
And Duncan looks forward to officiating the wedding. We're all going to Serbia for a wedding. Good stuff.
I think it turned out alright for you. Yeah, I suppose.
It was okay. It was
fine.
I tell you,
that was not me taking the plunge. That was all her. She was the aggressor in the relationship.
Yeah.
So. Yes.
And now we vibe on call for 3 hours. Man, that's an entirely different date. You date very differently to the way I dated when I was your age. You know, there was no vibes involved at all.
A lot of my dating life as a teenager was through MSN Messenger. So. I thought the dude on the left was an amputee from the thumbnail.
You thought? By the way,
I'd like to say that's the first time I've heard that.
No, but
not.
I frequently. Mojo Ministry, loving your name. You're welcome in. I'm Alex. This is Jez. If you've not been here before,
I have 2 legs. Much to
our chagrin.
Whoop.
He's like, oh, I didn't like it. But
I did try and cut it off once.
I do tend to sit. I'd sit with my leg under me. I like sitting like that. And anyway, welcome in to the rantiest show in town. Let's play our game. So we're talking haps and naps. We're talking about things that are good and things that are bad. When Alex was dating, they still called it courting. I still call it courting now. I say it all the time. I'll say it. So yes, I'm glad you have. Yeah, well, I'm glad I've got legs as well. Frankly.
I've nearly finished my 3rd cryptic crossword.
Oh my god, that sounds like such a.
This has been my life.
Oh my god. Well, I'm glad it's hap for you.
It is hap.
That would be a nap for me.
I am not doing one on my own. I had considered, I do crosswords and chill. I would do a cryptic crossword in a late night evening slot with alcohol and call it cryptic and kill myself when I can't complete it or something
Catchy.
like that.
I like it though.
Yeah. It's very long. Maybe needs to be brought down.
We can workshop that. It'll be legless by the end of the night. We will. When I was in pantomime, I was once playing a courtier, and as a courtier with a big white wig and being a courtier, I had to put my arm behind my back and be all kind of like courtier. But as a result, because I was standing stage left, it looked like I was just a one-armed man. So I'd be holding some wine, being like this in pantomime, going blah 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 blah. And people came along and said, "Is that guy only got one?" Afterwards, they came to see me to shake my hand to make sure I actually had 2 arms. And I thought you had 1 arm the whole time. And no, just I was being a snob.
You weren't. You were in a pantomime? Oh,
no, you weren't. Oh, happy times.
I have a nap, but I want to wait for my acorns. I'm sure you don't want to wait for your acorns, but you have to wait for the acorns. So, you gotta put the time in during the week.
Yeah.
Build up your acorns so you can share your haps and naps on a Friday night. That's how it works.
That is how it works. I had a red wine spag bowl. I bloody love that. Spag bowl? Spag bowl. Okay, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, what was the mouthfeel on that?
Yeah, tell us.
People want to know. It took me 5 minutes to sign up to this stupid app just so I could make some stupid joke about sitting on a Snickers bar. And I don't think it was worth it.
Emma, thank you for coming in. That's so kind of you to pop into our virtual sofa. Well, for us, it's a real sofa. I know Emma. Known Emma for years, and we talk about Snickers, and she wants to get her Snickers. She can't eat a Snickers in its ambient temperature. She needs to warm it up so it kind of melts a little bit.
Slightly melty. I can
so
relate.
she puts it in various. I mean, I don't want to say puts it in various parts of her body because that sounds unreasonable. But she sits on it like a mother hen, and that is how she gets it to the temperature she likes. Some people put their chocolate in the fridge, Jeremy.
I know those people are wrong.
Yes. Do you put your chocolate in the fridge? Answer me now.
Get the fuck out of here.
But thank you very much, Emma, for dropping in. I hope you stay and hang out and chat and shit.
I hope your Snickers is at the appropriate temperature to enjoy it.
Boy, now I want some Snickers.
Share your nap. Orgoid doesn't have enough acorns.
I knew you'd say that. Oh, no, you didn't. It is a pantomime.
Orgoid, bro, don't flex at me like that. Love it. We don't even need to be here anymore.
No, this is what I want.
We just turn the camera on and let these guys just banter each other.
Oh, fridge chocolate is wrong. Do you know what? I used to go out with a girl, drink. And she used to go out with a guy who she's like, who thought that, the bit at the bottom of your fridge, your vegetable crisper where you put the vegetables.
Ah, yes, where I keep the meat.
Yes, he thought it was the chocolate drawer. So he was like, oh, so she's like, where'd you put in there? He's like, why have you got vegetables? He was looking in her fridge. Why have you got vegetables in the chocolate drawer? She's like, the chocolate drawer? What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, my mum has the chocolate drawer. So when I was still dating this girl, I took everything out of my vegetable crisper and filled out with chocolate for the first time she came round. She said, oh, can I get something out of the fridge? I'm like, yeah, sure, get something out of the fridge. She's like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, that's a chocolate drawer. What are you talking about? We all have one. And trolled the shit out of her.
Maybe you fancy a bit of leaf or a celery stick, perhaps.
It's not happening. Caramac all the way.
Go to the fridge. Captain Brilliant said, my car getting St. Olin. Well...
St. Olin, the patron saint.
I'm very glad that your car was canonised. I can't relate. My car's just a regular car. It isn't saintly in any way. But good for you, man. Absolutely good for you.
We are... Caramac. That sounds like something a wrestler would say. Ooh, Caramac.
Dig it.
really want. That's a wrestler and it needs to happen. What happened was, he had left his car outside, and and we were looking at his car, and I thought the car he was talking about. He's like,
was the one with somebody just going like.
Yeah. Someone drove it away. I said, someone's just fucking nicked your car. And he's like, no, the other silver car. I was like, oh, Caramax.
Has he got a new car? Is that the part of the story that
it wasn't even his car?
Oh,
it was somebody else's. This fucking stupid story. New props for my Punisher cosplay. I saw on Insta, as the kids aren't saying. My car is muck stolen. By the way, I'd like if it was muck stolen, but you're 14 and so you're clearly too young to drive, Vukasin. Welcome, any button game. I didn't say hello to you.
No, I was about to do that. I don't know
can
the
say
rules
as well.
of driving in Serbia.
I'm telling you now.
Maybe you can drive from 4 years old. We don't know.
They do not. Can you imagine a world in which people could drive at 14? Can you imagine my nephew?
Yeah, it's nearly America.
America? I thought this was America. In America, in parts of states in America, it's 16 apparently. I've learnt this from Buffy. Oh, and also from Brianna Elizabeth told me.
I mean, it's 15 in lots of places. So.
Son of a bitch.
But also, their roads are massive, and it's very difficult to come within 100 yards of another car. So, I don't really see why it's 15.
I think New Zealand is 14. If you've just joined us, we're talking about driving age.
Same deal. New Zealand, lots of open space.
Yes.
Only concern there, hitting a sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Or, it being so wet that you aquaplane into a field of sheep.
I don't have a driving licence. Mate, Dave, you live near somewhere that you need to be able to drive, right? Yeah. Dave, where Dave lives is next to like...
It makes the taxi driving he does quite illegal, I would think.
Yeah, I don't believe you for a second.
Netherlands has special vehicles you can get at 16. They have their own roads, separate from main roads, that cyclists also use. It's so advanced. Hey, a road that has cyclists on it instead of in my fucking way sounds fucking brilliant to me. Let's do that.
I like how this has become driving. Drop your driving shit in. In Yorkshire, it's as young as you dare, but if you can't drive at 10, you have failed in life.
Yes, but in Yorkshire, it's putting your feet through the floor and kind of driving your own way.
Yes,
and
a bit like the
wheels
Flintstones.
are made of stone, so you don't go very fast.
If I've learned anything from Last of the Summer Wine, they don't drive cars, they just fucking get in a bathtub and roll it down a hill. But who the fuck? I don't know. Anyway. Guys, my car is Le Stolen. Is it French? Is it a Citroen?
Citroen.
Stolen is a German cake, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Stolen. My car is stolen, yeah.
Hap! My friend had a baby yesterday. Whoop whoop whoop!
Good luck seeing it. You'll enjoy seeing that baby in 2023.
Don't worry about it. All babies look the same. It doesn't matter. Just look at a picture of a baby you already know.
It's true.
Right. Do you know we were talking the other day?
Apart from one baby I saw that was ugly.
That's an outlier, one would hope. No, I mean, in my understanding, all babies pretty much...
All babies pretty much look the same and they all pretty much look cute. But this one was fucking gormly. Honestly. I'm like, no, I can't talk about this because
I drove my first car at 10, Opel Calibra, and it was fucking awful. I had Opel Fruits at 10. What the fuck is wrong with you? Opel Calibra. Oh my god, driving. Do you know what? There was a story when I was younger about a kid who sleep drove. It was on BBC, and I presume it...
I think I heard this.
And it basically, someone had watched their father drive so incessantly, that they got up and sleepwalked downstairs, got the keys, went out, and got in the car and just drove the car, apparently. And that terrified the shit out of me.
Dad,
that I might do that.
I slept drove your car. I totally wasn't awake when I took it for a joyride.
As a result,
on a McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah. I also sleep drove and said, "Trip cheese, please, 6 nuggets." And I handed him my pillow. This is money. Yeah, so I just immediately, from then I never watched my dad drive anything. He's like, "So Alex, this is a speedometer." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, Dad. I don't want to know this shit. I don't want to look. I don't want to do this."
Ha! My van moves and stops. Thanks, Jez, for testing after 3 months we're not moving. Yeah, it's a good job it stops, otherwise I wouldn't be here right now.
Who leaves their keys visible to their children to steal? I mean, I don't know. People have those little key things.
I mean, pretty much everyone, I think.
A cutesy little key thing with keys written on it.
Where are you going to put your keys?
No one hides
unless
keys.
It's on a hook. No one, yeah. Most people put their keys like fucking right in front of their door so someone could fish hook it from through the letterbox.
My first car was a Vauxhall Chevette. That was my brother's first car, and he bought it off a guy who'd owned a dog, and the dog had sat on the back of the Vauxhall Chevette, so the whole car smelt of dog. It was just a dog car. You'd have loved it, Dave.
My first car was a Ford Fiesta.
Hey, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. And my first my first car was a Ford KA, and it was tiny. I could park it fucking anywhere. I could park it in my fucking letterbox.
Yeah,
it was incredible.
Same kind of size.
Oh, I love that shit.
Yeah, it was a beautiful, like, dark purple colour. It was amazing.
That sounds quite... mine was kind of a maroon colour. Really loved it. Really
and mourn
loved
its
it.
death every day.
Do you know what? When I sold mine to WeBuyAnyCar.com, I asked them to have a moment with my car. I said, "Can I just go and be with my car for a bit?" And they were like,
"Could you excuse me for a second?
Yeah, get out there.
Just give me a moment.
I'm just gonna hug my car."
Yeah. My engine exploded, so I didn't get quite that
attached.
That goodbye. But I did record and put it on YouTube. I don't know if it's still there. Like my car being taken away by the scrap man.
See ya.
Just like through the windows and dumped onto the back of a flatbed truck and waving it goodbye.
Maybe it's because I live in a shithole area, but you don't leave your keys visible round here. We had someone try and put a hammer through the front door in the middle of the night. You back to nick key. I mean,
if you've smashed through the door already,
they wouldn't be visible from the road.
You wouldn't need keys then, would you?
These keys were only visible to the people that were present in the house. You know, in that respect.
Let's get some Fiat Punto love in the chat.
Well,
good luck with that.
I'm not sure that I'm a big fan of the Punto.
I'm not a big fan of Fiat in general.
No,
actually.
Don't know how we got onto this chat, but we're happing on napping on cars, so feel free.
Maybe we'll put some cars on the cool wall today.
Maybe we will. Maybe we can pick our favourite cars and our most hated cars. I left some squid in the boot for months when I went fishing at Dover. Fuck, that stunk. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Same with the fuckers that leave their wallets on their sideboard by their front door, Jesse. Yeah,
No.
I don't do that anymore. Haven't done that for a while. Is this turning into a cheap version of Top Gear? No, not at all. None of the segments in this show have been ripped off from Top Gear, as has been mentioned multiple times. Nothing ripped off from Top Gear at all.
I probably shouldn't read this, but I turned my Pringles can into a murderous weapon. Hey, listen, I don't know how you do that.
Isn't everything technically a murderous weapon if you are dedicated
Try hard enough? Yeah. Oh my god, Duncan. If you wanted to steal a Fiat, just get someone to help you. Then it's a... I can't even know how you'll get... That's such a terrible... It's a Fiat accomplice. It's just such a hard pun to do. If this was Top Gear, who is who? Not Clarkson. Can I be James May? He's the only one I like.
It's fine. I don't mind being Clarkson. I'm probably one of the only people in the world that's like, yeah, Clarkson, he's fine. I don't care.
No, fuck Clarkson.
Yeah. He's got a good name.
He does. Do you know what? It gets to someone, when your name is only one name, you've made it. Like Beyonce, other people.
Goldberg.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Clarkson is just Clarkson. Oh my god.
Oh, we should have a Top Gear segment on the show. Call it High Gear or some shit, and we'll just discuss shit cars for 10 minutes. We'll call it Dad Bod Hot Rods.
That's good. Dad Bod Hot Rods. Well,
there you go. Yeah.
I don't know much about cars, unfortunately.
Tamsinaki. There you go.
Tamsinaki. Shakira. Cher. That's it. Wankstein isn't...
I don't know who that is. Yeah, not quite as famous as
you
think you are there, Captain Wankstein.
So do you have any haps? Because we've spoken about
we've got some chat haps. My hap for the week is a bit out there and off the wall.
Yes.
But so is doing it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
It is hap that I cut my own hair this week.
You cut your own hair, which I
did.
also do, and no one comes around to cut it for me.
The first time I've ever done it in adulthood. There was this one time when I was 12 that I have an annoying double crown and my hair just does what it wants.
Oh, I have a double crown. How lovely.
Yeah. I actually have 2 double crowns on either side.
Quadruple crown.
It's a real pain in the ass. But
show us the cut.
when I was 12, my hair was doing this weird thing one day, and so I just got scissors and went fucking and did that and left myself a bald patch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My history teacher / form tutor commented on it and took the piss out of me. As a 12-year-old, that was obviously not traumatic in any way, shape, or form.
Do you know what I like is that your thing actually colours in the thing on there.
It does. That's really.
I really
nice.
dig that.
I didn't
want
know
to
it
steal
did
that. I think that's really good font as well.
Yeah.
Show us. They want to see it now. Are you going to reveal it, or are you going to pay that and do it later? Because
I
mean, they want to know.
I haven't finished talking about it yet.
We'll carry on. Sorry.
Make you suffer through.
Can we get the stream plan for next week? Well, no. He hasn't written it yet, but it will be in Discord. And now I know you're in Discord, you'll be able to find it there.
Yes. You can remind me on Monday to post it in Discord after I've inevitably forgotten.
Yeah, that can be your role.
But as I was saying, I kind of went into it going, my hair is fucking disgusting and I just need to get rid of it all. And I figured if I cock it up, then I'll just buzz the whole lot and oh well. I literally don't leave the house without a hat. I don't stream without a hat. Nobody sees my hair anyway.
No.
It doesn't make a fucking blind bit of difference. And I must say, I'm quite proud of the job I've done.
I've seen it.
I buzzed the sides.
Yes.
And I just trimmed the top with scissors, finger length.
That's what the pros do.
And my only feedback to myself is that the transition between could be a bit slicker, but overall I'm quite happy with it.
I've seen my barber cut my hair so much, and I've watched him intently in the mirror so much, I think I might end up sleep cutting my hair at some point.
That's it. I've learned from the best and just watch them do it.
Yeah.
Do we get to see it? Okay. It's fluffy because I've been wearing a hat.
Go up to the...
But there it is. My hair is super
I quite like that, actually.
right now. Ignore the fact that it's sticking up weird because I've been wearing a hat, but...
That's pretty sexy. I can see the back of it.
Yeah, well, obviously I did the back just in a mirror.
That's quite hard. That
was the difficult bit, and I was just
I need
looking in the mirror.
More
I had a little mirror, putting it behind me. I'm moving my head around like a weirdo, trying to do it, buzzing the back and going, there's some bits here. And I was totally expecting to screw it up.
I'm impressed, man.
I was just going to buzz it then when I did screw it up, but it was fine. It looks better when it's not, doing that on top because I've been wearing a hat all day, but it is what it is.
I liked it.
I'm semi-proud of it.
One of my haps this week is that Lozzie brought me some fudge.
Oh.
I got fudge. I got free fudge. Well, it's not like she was going to charge me. If she charged me for the fudge, that'd be outrageous. And that will be £2, Alex. I think it was redundant to say it was free. Yes, it was free. Someone's beeping outside. It's the same beeping motherfucker. Yes. So, hat for me, fudge, and it had little Milky Bar buttons in it. Milky Bar button fudge, and also Duncan. It was revealed on Duncan's stream that this was the case, and he was like, "What? What? Alex got some fudge?" And I didn't. And I was just like, "This is fucking amazing. This is fucking incredible." Yes.
I look forward to my fudge, Lozzie.
Yeah.
You don't know where I live, but Alex will tell you. It's fine.
I will. ASMR fudge. I'm not eating that on the stream. Can you imagine?
It's not going to be the
brilliant
nicest
stream.
sounding eat, is it? Always be chewing.
Fudge.
Parentheses.
You're welcome. Walked up and down your road for ages. I don't want to reveal too much about that day, but Lozzie had said she was coming round, and I thought that meant she would, maybe come around 20 minutes later. But she had anticipated that I'd be in and was on her way. So when she was saying I'll be there in a minute, she literally was there. So I was looking out, and there she's walking around. It is quite hard to find my flat, which is why that bin hasn't fucking been brought round.
Just look for the bins.
Yeah, just look for the bins. Look for the bin without.
You know what the bins look like.
Do you know what? I'll tell you something. They will. They do know what the bins... They know better than anybody right now. But I have to imagine, Jez, that this bin-related situation is the same the fucking world over. I don't believe this is an isolated incident. I believe that absolutely everyone in the UK, at least, there's no road without some sort of sin. Sin.
I agree with
Sin
you.
bin. Does this work? I'm using that phrase. I bet it's never been used before.
I agree with you in so much as people have problems with their bins get broken, dickhead councils refuse to replace them, all that kind of stuff. I am slightly concerned that your binsanity is going a little too far.
It's not. I know what you're saying, but I think I'm fine because all I'm doing is basically responding to what's happening. All I'm doing is basically I'm a well-adjusted guy living. I'm living on my own. I see people. I see you. We're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Alex is bin Blunderland. Salami with no lid. No, there's definitely a lid on the salami. Big fucking hap. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, this is not the first time someone's mentioned this. Sora mentioned it.
I have seen both sides of the spectrum. I've not seen anybody gone, yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's alright. It's been, that was great, or that was shit.
I don't even know what anyone's talking about. But presumably Zack Snyder, who was, I think, responsible for Watchmen, has done his own version of Justice League, and is a TV series, I guess. Excuse me.
It's a film.
Oh, it is a film, okay.
It's like 67 hours long.
Fucking hell.
And yeah, so people have been breaking it down into like a mini series to do it, but
I understand.
Yeah, basically what I have garnered from social media, that if you like the DC kind of stuff, the DC movies, then you'll like the Zack Snyder cut. If you don't, then you probably won't.
I don't really.
Which is exactly the same as, you know, the original cut of the Justice League, I expect.
Let me just say something here. I love Marvel in that I love Spider-Man. I've always been a big Spider-Man fan, and I really enjoyed the Justice League in comic form. But since things have become onto the screen and onto the cinema, I don't think I've watched a single DC thing apart from Wonder Woman. So I probably don't give a shit about Zack Snyder's version. I don't think I'll ever watch it in my life. You know, I don't even watch any. I don't watch Supergirl. I don't watch The Flash. I don't watch any of that.
The TV universe is, unlike Marvel, it is separate from the movies, mostly.
But I'm glad that you like it, Duff, and I'm glad that everyone else likes it. If you like it,
you two need onesies to chill in. Never gonna happen.
I will do that. I'll do it.
He'll do that.
You can recommend Lozzie, whatever. I'll wear it. I don't care.
You'd have to pay me to wear a onesie.
There must be a way we can get this done. Would you not? I reckon
it's paying me. Yeah, it's buying me the onesie and paying me to wear it.
Is there a new bin installment? There is.
There is a new bin installment.
It'll come up in a bit. Yeah, there is. It's a wee one. It's a tiny one. It's a little one.
It's a bit rubbish.
Batman vs Superman isn't such a great film.
It was fun.
The Batman warehouse fight is fantastic. It's like a live-action version of the Arkham games. Hey, they're good stuff.
I mean, it was fine. I enjoyed Wonder Woman. I went to see Wonder Woman with Captain Sorrow in a cinema in Birmingham shortly after breaking my leg, as you do.
Well, everything feels better if you've broken your leg. I think Wonder Woman is a pile of shite.
I enjoyed it.
I think it's terrible.
For what reason?
Oh man, just like the story is terrible. Loads of stuff just goes nowhere. They set up one of the guy who's the guy from Trainspotting to be this nervous fucking sniper, and they're like, don't worry, he'll pull it together at one point, and like that's his redemption story, and he just never ever does, because partway through when there's an option for him to fucking shoot someone, Wonder Woman does it. So it gets that point. I just have massive issues.
Some people are just shit.
Yeah, if that's the story. There's loads of stuff. They all sit around a campfire and they have this chat, and it's just like none of it goes anywhere. This is the thing about film. If you have a story, it has to lead somewhere. You can't just keep writing things and then just not paying them off.
You've not watched television, have you?
But
or movies.
I can't believe Lozzie bought me a one. Are you trying to onesie up me, Duncan? That's lovely, wasn't it?
See what you did there.
I know. Lozzie will bring me a onesie. I know she will. If we're in competition, I'm telling you. Anyway.
It's a great headline there, Captain Brilliant. Abandoned storylines in Wonder Woman shocker.
Just think it's terrible shit. I mean, the only good thing about it is Gal Gadot's in it, and that's just a terribly sexist reason to go and watch a film, but I'm taking it. It's all I had left at the end of it.
Is it Wonder Woman that's got the kind of her origin Amazonian story in it? Or
there is a bit at the beginning, before? Yeah. The best thing, what is crazy about that fucking film is the guy, what's that guy's name? You guys will know. The guy who's the bad guy in the end was also the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. The northern guy. What is he doing as the ripped bad guy at the end of that fucking film? Someone must know the guy's name, who's the bad guy at the end of the original Wonder Woman and is the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Somebody fucking tell me what that guy's name. But anyway, He is just like, what is he doing in that fucking film? I don't know.
I'll remember it in a few years. It's not in my long-term memory.
He's really good, but he has no right being that fucking character.
People really rated it, and I watched and thought, did they watch a different film? Again, it was fine.
But you had a broken leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, by everything in perspective was just like...
No, it was fine.
Amazing.
It was just okay. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was just
It was fine. Yeah. I need some more wine.
It was an appropriate diversion for the 2 hours or whatever it was.
Talking about other haps. Yellow card.
I love the way that bounces.
It's pretty cool.
It's not going to bounce again, it's going to fade out.
Do you know what? I'm digging my guitar. I know it's been a couple of weeks of having it now, but having that guitar next to me and on the stand and being able to pick it up and play it, I put the thing over, I play it, and I put it back down again. I'm
just
really...
like that.
One of my haps is how reconnected I am with the whole guitar experience. And because we played some guitar on stream and someone says, can you play? And I'm suddenly learning songs I never played before. So my hap is really getting back into playing guitar in a big way. So keep your suggestions going.
You have made me want to pick up my guitar. Well, to unearth my guitar from the loft and learn how to play it.
Learn how to play.
You should teach me.
I can teach you
on stream.
I will absolutely teach you how to play guitar.
Other people who want to learn can learn along.
You can learn. I'll teach you how to play guitar. I can tell you how I learned to play guitar, and you can get to the Alex standard, which is pretty good, I'd say. If I say so myself, I think I can teach my standard, no problems. Tell us all about your haps and naps today. I will. I tell you what, my biggest one, as I say, is playing guitar. And as soon as I finish work, and not before, I picked up that guitar and started playing Father and Son, which we were practicing on stream the other night. So I'm a big fan of that.
I have zero musical talent, which is always fun. I mean, I have zero musical talent either, which is why I want to, go from 0 to 1.
Yeah, it's all continuous improvement. I really do believe that anyone can play guitar, as Radiohead told us. Any naps? You want to do naps because it feels like naps?
Yeah, I mean, my nap is that this isn't a cocktail.
Tell you what it is, and it's wine. Let me get my wine. I'm gonna bring it.
This motherfucker's here drinking wine.
I know.
I'm on the Pepsi.
Where the fuck did I put it?
Yeah. My nap is that I'm not drinking cocktails right now because in the normal tradition of Don't Get Me Started, I drove over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not drinking. That's nap. I did drink enough last week to tide me over to this week, though. To be fair, I might still be drunk.
Yeah, it's possible.
Last Friday.
We had 4 drinks last week and it was really good.
But you could leave the car there. I could, but all the parking around here is this bullshit 1 hour shit.
Yeah, in the morning he'd be fucked.
So from 8 o'clock in the morning, I'd have until 9 o'clock to move it, basically. And I'm not getting over here at fucking 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Drink cocktails tomorrow during Captain Brilliant's Cocktails and Bullshit stream. I could come to you, we could make cocktails, and then you could...
I am also streaming tomorrow evening.
What are you?
I've got the Rostomania draft show.
You do, yeah.
But
that's going to come round.
That's not a long thing. That's
okay.
That's like half an hour. So
we can work on it.
You can be in my living room while I do that, and you can just bring me a cocktail halfway through.
I can do that. I do like that. I do like to make
Which, if there are any wrestling fans in the chat, head into the Discord, and somebody can drop the Discord link, and put in your suggestions for your favourite matches from all time. We're putting together a fake fantasy pay-per-view.
So I can pick anything that I like, that I enjoyed.
Any match that you enjoyed. There are criteria, like certain titles.
Can we have Yushin Thunder Liger versus some fucking dude?
You can, especially if it was for like a cruiserweight title or something like that.
It was, I think. Yeah.
Then perfect. It'll go into the light/cruiserweight category.
Perhaps you could lend Alex your onesie as it's a tad tight. LOL! What a massive burn! Wait,
just to be clear, Duncan, she called you a fat fuck.
Yeah, she's saying it'll fit me, but it won't fit you.
Obfuscation, she called you a fat bastard.
I wouldn't take that, Duncan. Short, not tight.
I mean, are you shorter than Duncan?
Yeah, I am shorter than Duncan's 6 foot. I'm 5'11". I meant short. Whatever you meant. Short. It's getting sexy. Short. I don't want his. I don't want my hand. I don't want a onesie hand-me-down from Duncan. I want my own onesie. Lockdown's been hard on us all.
That came out of nowhere and was brutal in the ruthless nature in which it was delivered.
Okay, out of nowhere.
I loved every fucking moment of it.
Hope you're having a good time here on Don't Get Me Started. We're in This Is Happening, where we talk about the things that were good and bad this week. One of the things that was bad for me was a discovery that personal assistants on phones and stuff, like Siri and Google, whatever the Google one is, I just say...
It's just called Google.
I just can't say it, because otherwise it'll start fucking doing it. But the Google one...
Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Yeah, nothing. Fucking. Do you know what? It works when it wants to. What a piece of shit. I was driving home the other day, and all I wanted it to play... I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was I wanted. And it just... It always wants to play on fucking YouTube. What the fuck? I wanted it to play...
Oh, you can fix that. That's really easy.
Oh, okay. Well, great. We'll do that. But, like, what I do is I say, hello... I can't say it because it'll fucking do it. Hello, Google. It probably won't wake up. It's shit anyway. Play me The Safety Dance by Men Without Hats.
As you traditionally tell everybody else's
yes, I do.
assistants to do.
And I said, on my Apple Music. And it went... And it didn't play it. It started playing it on YouTube. And I was like, that's not what I said. I said, hey... I'm not going to say it. Play The Safety Dance by Men Without Hats on my fucking Apple Music, which I pay for, you dickhead. And it said, playing Down Under by Men at Work on YouTube. And I swear to God, there was a pause.
There was a tone.
There was a fucking tone. There was a tone. She went, playing Men Without playing Down Under by Men at Work on YouTube. And I was like, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. So that's my fucking... Honestly, I can't get... And then it went... And I'm like, actually, this is a fucking amazing song. So,
The thing is, I was a Google household. Was all in on Google. Got a bunch of the nests or whatever they're called. And then I realised that it's a fucking ignorant twat and I can't get on with it at all. So it's systematically and gradually being replaced by Alexa units because they're much more intuitive.
I honestly...
Yeah.
It never does what I want. It never,
No, Google doesn't. And it just eavesdrops on you and just says random things a lot of the time. Like, I've never had that with Alexa so far.
Men at Work are underrated. I mean, I have to say, I couldn't name another one of their songs, but Down Under is a fabulous song. So I was glad when it came on, but I was kind of like a little bit bummed. But yeah, that's my nap this week. I'm just driving around. Also, I'm trying not to crash because the whole purpose of setting this up is to say it.
So you can just say things.
So I can just say things.
Touch your device.
The device. Yeah. The device is right in front of me, but I don't want to crash. So I'm like trying to say. We were promised the future, everybody. People would say, one stage you'll just be able to ask for things and it will just appear.
Yeah, Star Trek spoiled us.
It really did, but it isn't. It hasn't really arrived yet. But it kind of. I think I'm with you on Alexa because when I was living with my brother, when I was waiting for the flat to be ready, I would go downstairs and he had one of these Alexa kind of like tablety things in the kitchen. I'd be like, "Hey Alexa," I'd be like, "Alexa, play Can't Fight the Moonlight by Leanne Rimes," and he's like, "Bam, bam." I'm like, yes, this is fucking amazing. And I'm doing the fucking ironing. Can't fight the moonlight. By the way, that is literally what I did. But deep in the dark. That actually looks a whole different thing. Anyway. You want to shout out Alexa and see how many people... Of course I do! Of course I do!
Don't Alexa need speakers? No, it comes with one. It's the same as the Google things. It just... And you can have an Alexa app on your phone. I've got that. Yeah.
I'm Alex McNeice. Alex McNeice is here! Alexa has been telling me there is a food warning in Folkestone for about 3 months. What is it? Every day you get up and he goes, food warning. I mean...
mine's never done that. What is that? Alexa, play Get Inside by Stone Sour. enjoy that, everyone.
Well,
I think we've thoroughly exhausted This Is Happening.
let's move on to another segment. Now, what segment would you like to do?
Well, we dropped the call wall, so
Yep.
I think maybe we should put some things on the call wall. We've talked about some things we like and some things we don't like. Maybe we can
Okay.
wang them on that in the
That's
segment that we like to call the call wall.
Bow, bow, cool wall. It totally isn't ripped off.
See, it says it right there. It totally isn't ripped off.
It's a segment where you suggest things and we debate whether they're hap or nap or mega hap or mega nap. Do you see what I did there? I tried to do it.
Elevated.
And that's a dance you can do at home, everybody.
Or nap, or mega hap, or mega nap.
We didn't even rehearse that shit. It was just really easy.
Hey, we can't agree. Doesn't matter.
Hooray! Flood? Do you mean the 1990 album by They Might Be Giants? Because that's a fucking cracker. I would definitely get Google
Yes,
to play that.
no, maybe.
Yes,
I don't know.
do feel
Can
better.
you repeat the question?
I don't know. I couldn't remember it.
So They Might Be Giants reference.
Oh, really? I don't know it is. God, that was really sharp. Super sharp. Super sharp. Cut myself, you're so sharp. I like it. I really enjoyed that now that I realised what you were doing. I was distracted because I was looking on the thing. This is where if you suggest anything, and what were we discussing? What did we say? What do you
So
think?
we've got Google Assistant we can put on the call wall, I
I
think.
fucking hate that shit.
Various cars. We can chuck a couple of cars
Chuck
on
a
there.
car, chuck a car.
What else have we been talking about that we can put on there? There's been a few things.
Okay. Well, for a start, let's put the Google Assistant on there.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Google Assistant is mega nap.
Do you? I don't think it's quite that bad because
Well-
every now and again it will
Okay,
vaguely
well,
do what you want.
maybe
It-
it's just
it
a
gave you
weekly
some men
thing.
at work. You know?
Oh, yes, that's
so
true.
I would go with nap. It's
Okay.
not hap. It's certainly not hap. It's
Let's put it on the wall as nap. I agree.
decided.
It is decided. So, I mean, cars? I mean, I don't even know how I'd put a car on. I mean, this really would be a bit like Top Gear if we started
would.
rating cars.
Maybe we should just do our first cars.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Emergency questions. Is that what you want me to put on the wall? Because, I mean, I
We're
love
not going to
emergency.
agree on that, I don't think.
Do you not like the emergency
I
questions?
don't know.
No,
No.
it doesn't. People like them though.
People do like them, yeah.
I use them a lot.
They just don't really go anywhere.
Sometimes they do.
Once in 10.
Do you feel more often than they don't? Well, obviously, because you said once in 10, but I was getting the question out at the time. But the other day,
I much prefer an always be chatting redeem rather than emergency questions.
maybe I should.
I feel like people should save up their points for an always be chatting story rather than emergency question.
And
Because
they
they
like
last longer, they're more engaging.
Vukasin
and,
like some research. People like the emergency
They're
questions.
often embarrassing for Alex, and that's what we're really going for here.
I'll tell you what. I'll drop the ABC quest thing
To
the
the
same
same
amount,
price.
and they can use it as much as the other one, and we'll see
There you
which
go.
one works. It's a work in progress. If you like the emergency questions, they'll stay. But I think they're happy, and you think they're naps. They ain't going on the wall. If that was your point. I'm all in for emergency questions. I mean, they have been lifted terribly from someone that isn't me.
Can very much be in the minority. That's pretty
You might
much
well
how
be.
I roll. Yeah.
No.
So, what was your first car? You said.
It was a Ford KA.
I'm going to say that's nap, personally.
Really? No.
Like a KA is just
It's no worse than your Fiesta.
Yeah, but it's a rip-off Fiesta. It's just a shit version of a Fiesta.
It's like kind of round and cool and
I
sexy.
know. Yeah, they've kind of like squashed
Oh,
it.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't dig it.
I mean, I probably... No, do you
We
know
might
what?
have to open it to the chat here.
What do you think about a Ford KA?
Ford KA. Hap, nap, mega hap, mega nap.
Hashtag emergency questions matter. I see what you did there. I love emergency questions. You love emergency questions.
The Fiesta you had in Cardiff was nap. No, it was hap until it exploded.
A poor man's Fiesta. Do you even drive, Jaeger? Duncan the singer... I don't know why I said your whole thing. I'm just reading what's in chat. I'm doing it. It's terrible. A KA is a great car if you need a cheap, reliable runabout. He was reliable. I'll tell you what, it took me to Germany and back. Took me to Germany and beyond. Well, no, it didn't. Just took me to Germany.
The Ford Sport car. Is that the convertible one? That convertible one was atrocious.
Mine had a spoiler on it. It didn't. Can you imagine a spoiler on a fucking KA? I liked it.
I dropped that.
That's quite funny. Did mechanics in college, Boomer? I know cars. Well, that's excellent. I'm glad you know cars despite you haven't driven cars. You have to work out what a boomer is, but it's a nice try. It's good. You actually have to be a boomer to work that joke, but drop it if you can, which you can't.
He only got a KA because he could spell it.
I only got a KA because it was just like it was cheap and it was round the corner.
I need a car I can spell. What options have you got for me?
Yeah.
Immediately it eliminates the Maserati. Just for the spelling reasons, not for any other reason. I had a Ford Escort, lovely. Depends what model of Escort. Some Escorts are nice, some are not. This isn't the question. So, Ford Sport Car is hap just for the adverts, says Harmstone. It was Mrs. the Singer's first car too. Well, what did you think of it, Duncan?
Do you know, I have to say that if I could have any car in the world, it wouldn't be that.
Oh, but I already said. It's a great car if you need a cheap, reliable runabout.
It's just, in my head, right, all these cars, these Fiestas and Puntos and all these kind of little cars, Clios, Micras...
They are much of a muchness.
Are all just much of a muchness. And I was very pleased to have a car.
There are some hap cars and some nap cars. Like, the Clio is hap.
We're never going to agree.
The Punto is nap.
The moment it becomes a car that I am emotionally attached to, I'm never going to say it was bad. Because, that would be kind of crazy. If we both did put this... Did you ever own a Punto? No. Well, I didn't either, so we can probably talk about it.
They are nap.
Yeah, they're terrible. They are nap.
Yeah, let's put that. Ford Orion, yeah. Poor man's Escort.
Okay, well, we're not going to get...
We're not.
No.
So I guess we open it up to the chat. What would you like us to grade and put onto the cool wall? We'll take one or two. It can be anything, but we must agree...
Put anything and we will rate it. Doesn't matter what you pick. Put anything.
If it's a polarizing thing and one of us loves it and the other hates it, then it's probably not going to make it onto the wall. Yes.
I'm just swirling my wine. There's no wine left in there, Jess.
Well, now's an opportunity to get some more wine.
I know, while they're about to drop some...
we wait. Mixed Walker's Crisps.
Oh.
Mate, mega fucking
so mega happy. These are fucking amazing.
This is the best crisp provision that Alex has ever made.
Oh, yeah. Birthdays. I love a birthday.
Duncan
Other people's
one, does he?
No, he doesn't.
He really doesn't.
No, Duncan does not like his own birthday, but we are not Duncan, neither one of us.
Well, he went on a big rant about other people celebrating their birthdays on Thursday, so I think in general he is not a fan of a birthday unless you are
I've never received one present from that guy.
Well, it's because he doesn't believe in birthdays.
A terrible dickhead as well. Did they come mixed or did you mix them? They came mixed, pre-mixed. Those good guys at Walker's decided to mix them for us. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Couldn't resist. I like birthdays. I think birthdays are cool. What do you think about birthdays?
I'm indifferent, really.
That's amazing. Man.
I'd much rather a Christmas or a... yeah, that's it. Just Christmas. Thanksgiving.
I tell you what I don't like is I don't like the song Happy Birthday. I think the song Happy Birthday is dirgy and you have to endure it. And it's very annoying at work. We used to have a group... I used to work when I was working in breaks, and it was all the marketing up one end and all of us guys doing kind of report writing Excel work. And I don't know what it was about the marketing guys, but there was about 20 of them in there, and they had about 80 birthdays a year. Now, I don't think the maths works out on that, but about twice a week, someone would have a fucking birthday. And they go, oh, it's Karen's birthday, happy birthday. And then by Thursday, roll around, oh, it's Mike's birthday. And they did it, and they sang the whole thing. They sang the whole fucking thing. And honestly, it was getting fucking ridiculous.
That Happy Birthday is a dirgy song. You need to live in Wales and hear it in Welsh.
Really?
Because it is even dirgier.
Can you give us any of that? I mean, what's Happy Birthday in Welsh? Do you know that?
Penblwydd hapus.
Penblwydd tapas.
Penblwydd tapas, exactly, yeah.
That sounds brilliant.
Penblwydd hapus.
Penblwydd apith.
Yeah, it's Penblwydd hapus I chwi. Penblwydd hapus I chwi. Penblwydd hapus I papith. Hapus, you got me going now. Penblwydd hapus I Alex.
Name.
Penblwydd hapus I chwi.
And many more. I don't know how to say that.
They don't do that.
They don't do that bit. Penboy tapas, if we. Is what I've heard. Penboy tapeth, if we. Penboy tapeth, if we. Penboy tapeth.
After you've learned French, can you learn Welsh with that? I'll teach you guys Welsh because that'll just be a funny experience. I was thinking that for the Wales England rugby game, that I might get the two of you on a stream and teach you the Welsh national anthem, just to have you guys singing something in Welsh, and that would be hilarious.
I mean, it was hilarious enough just me trying to say what you just said.
Yeah. You want to learn Welsh and Japanese? I can help with one of those.
I have Japanese books if you want them. You can have them.
They're not going to get out of this house unless it's in my bag, so
That's true.
I'll take those.
I learned something new this week. What is it, Lozzie? Is it
Leaving us
where
on
I
bated
live?
breath.
I'm happy to celebrate anyone's birthday and we'll go all in for them, but I do think less of anyone who celebrates their birthday if they're older than, say, 12. And include Alex and my wife in that.
You called dibs, yeah, but you don't know where the books are. And you're not here right now with a bag. So they're mine. And that is how you usurp a dibs.
Why wouldn't you want to celebrate a birthday, Duncan? I thought you just didn't like your birthday. Who doesn't want to have a birthday? I mean,
it's just marking you getting older, and that's
not good.
Yeah.
I haven't really aged in like 10 years though, so I don't really care about that shit. What I will say, other than being a vampire, is that I just quite like going to musicals. So it doesn't have to be a birthday. We can go to a musical anytime you want when we're not in lockdown. Alex, don't let him take them. I probably have more than one. I mean, honestly.
You can have them when I'm done with them.
Yeah.
When I've learned Japanese and I'm fluent in Japanese.
I really think so.
Then you can have them.
Can we stake Alex? You can try and stake me, but trust me, it's not going to end well because
you can stake me if you want. Well done, please. Thanks.
I'm an absolute rare. I love a rare steak. We're very different in that regard. There's so many similarities and so many differences. Why not try Duolingo
on its plate?
Well, we celebrate the day Jesus was born. We do, except that was kind of probably culturally appropriated from a different kind of
from the pagans.
From
and
the
also,
pagans.
By all popular thinking, were Jesus to exist, he would have actually been born in mid-January. So yeah, that was totally appropriated.
I love a rare steak. Blur rare steak. Oh man, we got something here. Oh, I love it. You don't like rare. I love rare. Brilliant loves rare.
I mean, again, my opinion is usually the outlier here.
But you agree. I think Mike agrees with you.
Me, yeah.
I think Harmstone likes a rare steak. Could be wrong. He might just want medium.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't like a rare steak, I think.
We're learning so much about people in lockdown.
Well, I think the call wall has
expired. That's fine.
So we shall move on. Is it about time to further your descent into binsanity and
It's
get
just
some more binformation?
I think it is time to give you a bit of information. Now, this is it's a short video. It ends quite abruptly, but I mean, something happened.
Nothing happened.
Not really. Well, actually, nothing happened. But I'll tell you what, I'll let you be the fucking judge of what happened in Season 2, Episode 2 of Binsanity.
Monkeys in the truck, roll the VT!
Okay, a sudden, horrible realisation that it's bin day and my bin is still sitting there. So the kindly dude hasn't taken it out. Oh my god. Right, here's the thing, right? Does that mean... Wait, hold on a minute. Who's just sitting in their car? Someone just... That's a hand. Who is watching my house? See? Who is just sitting here on bin day watching the bins? Have they sent someone round? Is there someone staking out my house? I have to know more. Look, see, you can see, can't you? That, it's not really obvious, but that is, see? There's just someone sitting there. You can't see their face, so I don't have to blur it out. There's someone sitting there. I mean, what are you waiting for? Are you going to work? No. Are you coming back from work? No. What are you looking at? What? Guys, what has... If I go down there now and put that out, Are they gonna watch? Inquiring minds absolutely need to know. Okay, let's go. If we're quick, just gonna go downstairs. I don't know if I can't film someone, but if they're watching me, if they're staking me out, can I film them? Okay, if we're careful. Also, we can check to see if they've taken the bins yet, because mine isn't out there. Let's go. Okay, you can't see this, but
It's Jaegerach watching you.
there's no one in the car.
Wow.
What fucking X-Files shit is this?
Wow. Spoilers. Spoilers.
What fucking X-Files bullshit is this? I got down there. No one in the car. But you saw that in real time. That was what happened. There's no... I know, Duncan. But we all saw it. We all saw it. Do you saw it? We all saw it. The car looked empty the whole time.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tamsin. I'm like...
Who's... No, surely...
And also, even if the car wasn't empty, like, people kind of sit in cars and
They don't.
And then they get out of their cars and, like...
That was someone's hand.
I mean, dude, who the fuck's watching you take your...
I don't... That's literally the question.
No, it's not literally the question.
Who is that person? There was a hand. The hand moved. Did you look in the bin? I did. What happened after that bit, which I don't show you because I thought it was a bit dull, was I looked in my own bin and there was a bin bag in it. So I wheeled out my bin. There is footage of that, but I thought it was a bit dull because it's hard to film and do at the same time. I put my bin out and also they came and picked it up. Alex, I saw nobody in the car. Yeah, but you don't have to drive a car. We've already established that, you don't really, you don't have an opinion that's worthy in this situation.
So the quote there was, "What kind of X-Files shit is this?" Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I mean, is this a case of, in some parts of the X-Files, where like the cigarette smoking man was there, just giving real information, and Mulder's like, "No, this is some kind of conspiracy," and then nothing would happen, and Mulder would kick the fuck off, and the cigarette smoking man would just be there smoking cigarettes and not doing anything, but yet Mulder was being antagonised at every point. Is that what's going on here?
It could be season 1 of the X-Files / season 2 of the X-Files. That doesn't matter, you old fart. I like how you keep telling me I'm old. It's so hilarious.
Is the bin like your sister in this context? Is of the X-Files?
Oh. Well, I spend ages looking for it and eventually find it in Nobody Gives a Shit in Tunguska.
And it might not even happen.
No.
I can't remember.
Look,
so
it's been a stressful year. You've had now. Listen, no, it's not like that. You all saw it. You can watch it on VOD. There's a hand. It moved. Someone was down there, and then I turned round. I walked down. I ran down. I told you. You saw it in real time. I came out there, and the person wasn't there. Should have gone to Specsavers. I thought you were on my side. This is just.
So.
Oh, Alec, your bin doesn't even have a lid. So yes, there. Oh.
So hang on a second.
Can we just go up? I want to see if I'm missing anything here.
And while we're scrolling, let me ask you.
You might need a little chat with a professional. No, I'm fine.
In what conceivable world does anyone give a shit about your bin to the point that they would stake out your house?
I don't know. There's about 20 people in this fucking stream who are interested in this bin,
and a
apparently.
follow-up question.
Yes.
What are they trying to achieve?
I think
by stalking you.
You remember that woman sent me a message on voicemail saying, "We know you didn't put it out that time," and I said when I filmed it, there's no way they knew that because no one made any notes. So we proved that the bin men didn't. We did not legislate for the fact that someone might have independently come from the council and watched independently. That's all I'm saying. So
your assertion is that this woman was from the council and she was here to make sure that your bin was out on time, and it wasn't.
It's one option.
So she was reporting back.
See, how else would they know?
But she didn't take her car with her to report back. She abandoned her car and walked back to the
Hey,
office?
listen, I think she knew. I think she saw me. I think she saw me. I think when I was looking through that, when I went, she knew, and she got out of the car to make me look ridiculous.
Yeah.
Look. I'm not crazy. We all saw what I saw. You all saw what I saw. The invisible lady was telling the council whether my bin was out on time. I'm just there was a hand! There was a hand! You can go... Look on the VOD, bin visible. I'll bin visible you. Listen, am I the last angry man? Maybe. But listen, I'm telling you, it's the council FBI, the federal bin inspectors checking up on him. I think it is. Anyway.
Are you getting enough sleep?
Well, no, because I stay up until 2 o'clock watching Zack streams. But...
Right, okay. And what's your diet like?
Well, I eat a lot of McDo and crisps, and I occasionally have a glass of red wine.
Yeah.
Alex, have you been having problems with your bin? At first we've heard of it. Well, I
mean, what I will say as your friend is I'm here for you. I support you in all of your adventures.
Thank you.
But I think it might be time to let it go, man.
I told you I'm not the last angry man. I cannot let this go. We need to get to the bottom of this, and the public demands it. Everyone needs to know. I mean, it was potential exception of Orgoy.
Who's new?
Yes.
And doesn't know the backstory.
What needs to know the backstory of this story? What is going on? There is an answer here, and it's this sort of thing where people say, hey, don't look into it any further. That's when you need to push through. That's when you need to go for it. I think there's more information here. And that person in the car, that's the clue we all needed. Am I right?
I mean, it does sound like there is some shit going down outside right now.
Legitimately right now.
Legitimately right now.
Hang on, let me have a quick look.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
There was a lot of thumping around. Someone's probably... I'll tell you what, maybe this... I can't... It's night time, Jess. I can't see anything.
Oh, yes. There is that dark
true, yes.
thing hindering.
We shall call that person the Ham. That's a good name. Oh, that's a good name. Never let it go. Never. Thank you, Duncan. Thank you.
Guys, please. I'm trying to... Don't enable him. Stop it.
So that is... You asked for it. You asked for more update, information, and I've given you it. And if you are not willing to follow with me, come with me down this, then stop asking for it. But I'm telling you now, you can see that there's something. The game is afoot.
The game is a bin, as far as I can tell. If it was afoot, then there would actually be some professional help we could get you. But as it's a bin, I don't really know what to do. I don't know how to help you, to be honest.
Alex, do you think it was stolen by the Illuminati? I do. Hey, I do now. Alex, I need more information. Thank you, Jaeger. I knew you had my back. Goblin Tea Power. I know who Goblin Tea Power is. Next step, hiding in...
Oh,
yes!
God, don't say that!
Yes, I could hide inside the bin.
Oh my God, I've got to broadcast this shit.
I could hide inside the bin, and then when they came out, I could just pop up and go, motherfucker! Or words to that effect. Is it a foot? I thought it was a hand. That's very good, Keris. I like that. I like that a lot. Welcome, Goblin Tea Power, if it's who I think you are.
And even if it's not, welcome.
I feel really confident. But, cheers. If you feel like giving me a follow, it's always be chatting. I'm on 160 now. 161 isn't really the number you really want to hit, but there you go. And you can give...
I'm closer to a milestone than he is.
Yes.
So you can follow me and
drop a follow
help get me
for
to 300.
Jez. It's like Euro trash palm over again. A Trojan bin. I'm stalking Alex. Well, if you are, you're doing an excellent job. I haven't seen you. Next step, hiding inside the bin. I don't want to hide inside the bin. They might put that bin in the back of the lorry.
They might just sit in a car and watch that bin all day. And then how will he get out? You will have no opportunity to get out.
That'll be me. Hey, I've got a lot of battery on my phone. I can stay in there for a long time.
And I will not encourage that. Answers on a postcard from everybody else, because I can't
Anyway, that was the latest instalment of Binformation. We will find out next time. Well, I don't know if it's going to be next time, but when I have an opportunity, I will tell you more.
I think he's flipped his bin lid 2 times now.
I thought he wanted an American woman. Who said that?
American woman!
I would like an American woman, actually. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. You're going to set me up, little cute girl, because that would be amazing.
American trash can!
Stay away from me! Can you do the 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Ted Rogers, Dusty Bin. Love a bit of that. Alex, do you have Instagram? Yes, I do. All my social media is linked to my channel, so you can go back to Always Be Chatting, and it's underneath the bit there. Yes, I have an Instagram, and you can go there. And you can see all the wonderful pictures that I put up there of my lovely face.
And our closing statement comes from MJ Harmstone. It's less always be chatting, and more always been chatting.
Shall we go on to a new segment?
We shall.
And by new segment, I mean an old segment that we're going to do now, a new. Oh, do you have a new segment?
It's not a new segment. It's a ongoing segment.
Okay.
And being as I already put up the thing for it and spoiled it slightly, let's go into the segment that we like to call Going Viral.
Do you know what? That kind of flap, 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 flap sounds pretty fucking disgusting now.
It does. Yeah. That's kind of the idea.
Oh, y'all in PJs. Yep, we are.
I do wanted to gross people out with that. So, yeah. Right. Now I've turned the video off so that I don't just play that again. And,
it's going to be late. Let's go to bin for a second. Now you're getting it. I love it. Right, sorry, yes, please carry on.
So, Going Viral, for those that are new here, is a segment in which we look at things from the internet and see what's going viral. Largely things that we find humorous and amusing. But this week, I haven't got something that's gone viral in, total, what's the word?
Full disclosure.
I'm flying in the face of the name of the segment.
Well, you invented it, so because I think you're allowed to.
As I was out on my travels, I spotted something that isn't viral, but really should fucking be viral. Because, like many of you, I am not a fan of stupid people. And one such stupid person, outside Costa Coffee in Folkestone, provided this gem, which I'd like to share with you now.
Where and now, please do not sit on the window sill. Arf. I was going to do that, but I thought you might. Thank you. Now, what is that? What?
It is a window sill.
Ah.
So the window sill, it is the
edge.
The rear portion is the window.
Yes.
And this is a window sill out into the street. Now, obviously, I'm going to the post office to post parcels. It's quite busy, so the queue extends outside beyond Costa.
Yes, carry on talking. I'm going to find something.
And so I'm stood right next to this sign. The window is there. The door is right there. And it took every fibre of my being not to just turn back, shout through the door, "What the fuck is this, you bunch of fucking idiots? What the fuck is a window seal? Is it some kind of sea creature that just comes along and... I don't even... Why would there be a seal in your window? I don't even know what to say. Like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've seen in such a long time. Maybe it is, though. Maybe it is what?
I'm not a fan of stupid people. Hey, I thought
Could
this was
be
a safe
someone's
space,
second
dude.
language. Then don't fucking write a sign. Don't be responsible for writing the sign if you are not the first language. If it's not your first language, don't write the sign. Get someone else to do it. Also, the rest of their statement is totally fine. They've even put a full stop after thank you.
They did.
Window seal?
I don't think...
Really?
I think this is someone who has never learnt
what the word is.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a bit like...
Maybe they missed a comma. Please do not sit on the window. Seal. And they were talking about very specifically about the singer that was in Adamski. And they thought that maybe he put on some weight.
The one that was married to Heidi Klum.
Yes, that's it. And responsible for Kiss Me a Rose, which was on the Batman Forever soundtrack. And they thought that maybe...
Nova knows.
Nova knows. I love it. Kiss from a nose. Maybe they thought that Seal was about to sit on that window and they didn't want any part of that. I think that's possible.
Window fucking Seal.
Please do not sit on the window Seal, thank you. By the way, incidentally, while I was going to get this wine, and I took a screenshot, and I wish I'd sent this to you now, knowing what I know. But I have a wine app, and it tells me about choking and laughing. It tells me what people think of the wine that I got, and I take photos of it, and it tells you all about it, doesn't it? This is just a screenshot. This is just a screenshot. And so it tells you what people thought about wines in the past. Of this wine, they said, a Friday wine, what an occasion. Steak, burgers, and dolphin potatoes. Paired with this beauty leads to an incredible evening and several hours of me sitting down to digest all the above. Let me read that out if you haven't really. It is Vivino, yes, research. A Friday wine, what an occasion. Steak, burgers, and dolphin potatoes. Actually, it wasn't this wine, it was a different wine, which I didn't get in the end. What the fuck are dolphin potatoes?
This would be where I'd make a dolphin noise if I could do that.
Well, they tuna-friendly dolphin potatoes. No. I make a banging potato dolphin and round to your house we go. Yes, it's not dolphin potatoes, it's dauphinoise potatoes. So, someone at one point has gone like potato...
Dolphin nose potatoes.
Dolphin... So I read that and I was like, I was all in that wine. I can tell now it's not.
Nah, it's dolphin tatties.
By the way,
Lady Sorrow just barges in. I speak for
wait.
It's dolphin tatties.
Dolphin. Man, you need a segment of TripAdvisor. Oh, we really should do that. That would be good, actually. Yeah, we should probably look into that this week. But yeah, I mean, part of the problem with this is we are taking the piss out of people. That's meant to be fun in a way, but
it is fun.
Burgers and dolphin.
One of my favourite pastimes.
Burgers and dolphin potatoes, not dauphinoise. Someone has heard dauphinoise and gone dolphin.
They probably even heard like dauphinoise. They've probably just heard dolphin potatoes.
I want to eat
and
more
they've
of these.
just heard dolphin potatoes. You telling me dolphin made those potatoes? Yes, that is exactly what we're telling you. Yeah, dolphin and chips, only in Folkestone. So my second going viral actually was viral.
Oh, really?
And it's in much the same vein, but it also harkens back to our favourite guy ever.
Oh, really?
The I am not...
Oh, really? That guy?
I am a free, I am not man.
Always dolphin chatting.
Because this guy...
Yes?
Went to the tattoo shop, if that's what they're called. I don't know.
They
I don't
do.
have any tattoos. And got a tattoo. And
are we going to get to see the tattoo?
We are going to get to see the tattoo.
Prepare yourselves, everybody.
If you are of a prudish disposition, I must warn you. This is.
Is it rude?
It's below. It's below the belt.
Okay? I see.
It's below
I believe
belt.
the technical term is tattoo range, and I believe that he's correct in that.
Here's
the parlour.
Here's the tattoo in question.
You're right, it was below. I'm gonna get some wine. If no twir, hen.
If no twir, hen.
People don't design things, do they?
People don't fucking use their brains in any way, shape, or form.
This is one of the best things you've found. If no, then go to hen. If no twir.
Are you trying to work out what it actually says?
No, I was just thinking it might be like computer code, where they're like, if this, then go to that. If no, then go to hen. If that is that actually Welsh? Yeah, it's
pretty close.
That's the beginning of Happy Birthday. If no twir hen. That's what that says.
If it was Welsh though, it'd be if no, because the F sounding Welsh is a.
I can't understand it because if it says, sorry, I didn't mean to. If not wert were hen.
If no hen, probably fox.
Can WTH? Well, those are letters that are involved in it.
They are in there.
They're in there. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's supposed to say if not now, then when. So you're using these smaller letters twice. If not now, then when.
If not now, then... Oh, I see.
And my answer to that question is just
Fucking never, mate.
No.
That was a mistake.
no. No, you haven't thought this through.
However, 10 points to Gryffindor. Well done, Orgoy, for nailing that shit.
Yeah.
Please never get that. I know you're 14, so like legitimately everyone in Serbia has a tattoo now based on your explanation, but perhaps not this one. That is amazingly fucking stupid.
That pretty much sums it up, yeah.
Let's take this back a little bit. Someone has drawn that over and over on a page somewhere and shown it to their friends and gone, do you like this? Because you have to use the letters twice. And their friends should have said, no, it's fucking stupid. But their friends, being arseholes, went,
Yeah,
yes.
mate, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, mate. If no hen, then what?
If
No
hen,
eggs, mate.
then
No fucking eggs. You do, Stardew.
what it says is on a need-to-know basis.
If no, who is this tattoo for? It's on his upper leg. So he'll never see it and remember, oh shit, that's right, seize the day.
And even if he does see it, like
This
he's
is brilliant.
wearing short shorts, he looks at it, it's upside down anyway. It's not it's facing the rest of the world.
It strikes me that a tattoo is partly because you love it and partly because you want people to see it.
But
So-
I mean, it's not even a cool font or like a floopy design. Why didn't he just fucking get the words "if not now, then when"? Why didn't he just get that as a list of text if that's the message he wanted to put out to the world?
Why did you have to do it like that? Just say it. By the way, I have to say, I agree with this statement, and I think we should all live by it and go for it. If not now, then when? Do it. Get it done. If not you, then who? You know.
Oh yeah, my
dig
problem is not with the
No, I
statement.
appreciate.
and
No, I
what it sounds
appreciate
like.
it's not. I just thought let's just like.
It's yeah. Maybe if not now, then when is his surname? Well, why didn't you fucking write that on his leg then? Because he hasn't put that. He's put if no true hen.
If no true hen.
That's the noise of it. If no hen, don't go true mate.
If have you read it upside down? I barely read it forwards. And maybe he wants people to ask questions about it.
Nah. I don't know what F looks like upside down, but
Also, why get a tattoo that's going to be covered in hair? Maybe he wants people to peer in confusion at his limbs. Maybe at his, in this case, what looks to be his knee.
you looking at my quads?
There's not enough people looking at my fucking knee,
Are
mate.
you looking at my quads?
Wouldn't you just get a fucking arrow saying...
I mean, I've been in the gym. I've been working out. Intention, attention.
Attention seeker. Attention neeker. Which is near his knee.
And that's all the time we've got today, folks. Fucking
Mate, I think you've outdone yourself. You think that's his elbow? Oh, shit.
No.
No. Oh,
that's his
this is
knee.
new. I think that's a knee.
That's a
knee.
knee.
Knee or elbow? Join in, chat.
No.
No.
That's a knee.
If not knee, then when?
That's knee for sure.
Knee? There's a whole new game. You thought cock or ball was good. You wait till you play knee or elbow. Knee or elbow. Is it a kney or is it
a
an
shit
elbow?
song? There is a trainer at the bottom. That's the guy's ankle.
That looks like Mike knows arm hair when he sees it. Oh no, it's Nova. Nova knows arm hair. Elbow. He means it's Guy Garvey.
Look at the hair all down the side. That doesn't prove a fucking
Lead
thing.
singer of Elbow.
Like, I have hair on my elbow and on my knee. What are you proving by saying there's hair all
If
down the
not
side?
now, then when? Well, after lockdown is almost answered everything basically.
Right, I'm turning it off.
That's totally an arm. It's totally an arm. It isn't
It's
an arm.
not an arm. It
It's
is
not an arm. It's like that time when the other
It
week
is
when they
not.
said the three cats were the same.
Fucking hell.
No.
That's his shirt to the left.
But go back. No, you've got to go back. Got to go back. Come on, they love it. They love it. Give the people what they want, Jeremy. That's our motto now.
I've got people stalking bins.
This is the best we've done. Oh my god, funny bone. I don't think it's even slightly humorous.
Like, if you don't cut this shit out, I'm going to get my knee out right now. Sort it out.
Motto thief.
Give the people what they want. But I'm leaning towards elbow. Get out! Or is it his middle leg?
Mate, that's his middle leg.
That's a knobbly knee. No elbow looks like
I've got a very knobbly knee.
Like, no elbow looks like that.
All my girlfriends have said they're very knobbly.
Like, you can't make your elbow look like
He's
that.
wearing jeans.
That's a kneecap.
He's not wearing jeans. I think a vote is required.
I think you can go fuck yourself.
Oh, come on, a vote's quite fun.
Okay. All right. Fine. Yeah, I'll do a vote.
And now I can't unsee elbow.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I'll do a vote. Fine.
You'll do a vote.
No
No,
problem.
don't. You know you're going to do that. You're such an arsehole. I know what you're going to do as well. Black t-shirt and blue jeans. Boys, a time bomb. Well. Now, Jeremy, you're not a big sweet fan, are you? But I have got some sweets if you want some. I asked this because the crisps are gone. Knee body cares, Dave.
Knee
Fucking
body cares.
love it. It's an elbow. By the way, when you put this segment together, did Jeremy know that it would be? Was it a knee or was it an elbow? That was the situation. That's an arm. He's holding his arm into his body.
There you go. There's your pole, you bunch of pricks.
I think the wrist is too narrow to be an ankle.
What even is life?
We could honestly make this another half an hour in this fucking segment. I know
Okay.
it seems ridiculous.
There's your forehead. I'd be more willing to believe it's a forehead than an elbow, honestly.
Do you know what? I didn't think
There's-
it was.
there's the
That
pole,
does look
by
a
the
bit
way,
like it might become a hand at the bottom there.
That's an ankle. His
it though.
his fucking foot is in a fucking shoe. Look, right, hang on.
Can I just
There's
say,
more,
listen.
There's more image.
Can I just say before we carry on?
I shouted
I've-
into the mic, sorry.
Based on the earlier footage, I know a hand when I see one.
Yeah. Right, where is it? Because I cropped the image. I zoomed in a bit and cropped the image. I've called it knee. Is that not proof enough? Okay, let's bring this over the top.
I'm gonna get some sweets.
Oh. Alex did that thing where he knocks my mouse again.
Oh, sorry.
Right, look. And I can't reach my alt button.
Yes,
Oh, it turns out that's the entire picture. But still, let's make it a bit bigger here. Come on, right? And you can see quite plainly that is his foot down there, because this is the ground underneath. It is the ground underneath. Well, it looks like an elbow misidentified is going to win here. And I definitely think it's a misidentified elbow. I fully agree with you, chap.
While you're doing it, Lozzie, I think your messages are sending because I just read the thing saying you're going.
Yeah.
But stay if
Why
you
don't
want.
you do the pose we think he's doing?
Mate,
What?
they want you to do the thing that he's doing.
He's just going like that. But not quite as high.
I'm taking
He's
my
doing
wine away.
that. He's doing that to show off his leg. Because his quad is bending. That is a quad muscle.
Oh my god, 9
Like
to 4.
nobody's fucking elbow muscle does that. No, nobody's tricep.
Why would
does
it be on
that.
the back of an
Tricep-
elbow?
Yeah, triceps look totally
Why
different.
would it be on the back of an
That's
elbow?
a quad.
That's gotta be a leg.
That's a leg. It's a quad.
Oh,
It's a quadricep
by the way,
muscle.
can I just say, Jeremy? Look, I look forward to the conversation you're having when you get home. By the way, if that is an elbow,
Look, I've totally
if that is an
fucked
elbow,
up
it needs to be. That means it's here, right? Because the elbow is bending down.
You can
So
see
who would put
his
a tattoo
jeans.
there?
What are you talking about? You can see his jeans. Right, that's it. I'm calling it. That's
We
the end of
haven't
that
been looking
segment.
at men's legs long enough.
That is not an insult.
Leg.
I love that we've got our highest number of viewers for the segment in which we argue about whether this is an elbow or a leg.
Mate, it could go. As someone said, it could go on for like another 20 minutes. Everyone, honestly, why are we stopping? We've got to keep talking about this shit. I think it's a leg. It's like those pictures you see, and they're like, is it pink and white or is it gold and yellow? And I'm like, don't give a fuck. This fight could go viral. Do you want to hear my hap or nap? Did you just use some of your acorns to highlight that?
You've only got 280 now, so you can't do it.
You can't do it anymore. We're not in hap or nap anymore. You have to wait till next week.
Right. Well, I think with that in mind, and with it totally proven by poll that it was an elbow misidentified, ergo a leg, it's time for us to move on to our final segment of the night.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. Let's do that segment we like to call Am I the Arsehole?
Am I the asshole? No, it's the children who are wrong.
I have enough. Just answer. No.
Unfortunately, we're now in a different segment. Unfortunately, you can't do it haps or naps anymore.
Am I the elbow?
No.
It's clearly fucking a knee.
Whose is this? Is this mine or yours?
It is mine.
Go for it.
Right.
Should we just say what the segment is for people who don't know?
You do that.
I'll do that. So this is a segment where we take stories from the subreddit Am I the Arsehole, where someone has had some fucking issue with their life and their family that has caused them to think, correctly or incorrectly, that they might be the arsehole in a situation, in a scenario. And we've got two, and we read them out, and then you tell us who's the fucking arsehole, basically.
I'm pretty fucking happy with this week's, because there's some grade A bullshit.
So prepare yourselves, strap yourselves in.
They've probably read it by now, but there you go. Am I the arsehole? I cancelled my boyfriend's airplane ticket after he broke up with me, and I'm going on a trip without him. My 40F boyfriend, 35M, decided to pick a fight with me and accuse me of cheating and just being generally untrustworthy. There was no reason for this. He just wanted to get in a fight. Seasonal depression, COVID isolation and the winter weather have gotten the best of both of us at times. That same day, I had booked us a trip to Vegas for a few weekends later. One of my girlfriend's husband plays poker, and they got everything comped. So she invited me to come along and keep her and her baby company. She also said I could bring my boyfriend if he was interested in coming. It's starting to get warm down there, so I thought the sunshine would do us both some good.
Sounds fucking amazing.
I was still in the 24-hour window period to cancel when he broke up with me.
Fuck me.
So I cancelled his flight, but only his. Since the initial purpose of the trip was for me to go keep my friend company, I didn't cancel my plans.
Oh, how is this going to go?
The next day, he apologised to me for causing a fight. I was still pissed with the way he treated me, so I didn't want to reward his behaviour by rebooking a ticket for him on my dime, but I also didn't tell him I was still going. Flash forward to a week later. It was a good series. It didn't go for long enough. I asked him if he still wanted to go, because I really did want him to come along.
Really?
And he said yes. When I tried to book him on my same flight, tickets had gone up to over $900 round trip. I'm guessing because of March Madness. When I told him I couldn't get him on the same flight, but found another one, he completely lost his shit and told me I was a terrible girlfriend for cancelling his ticket in the first place, but still making plans to go without him. I know I did make a bad choice in not telling him right away that I was still going. I was angry and hurt by the way he treated me. It's not like I'm going for some huge debaucherous weekend. I'm going to hang out with my girlfriend and her toddler by the pool and go shopping while her husband gambles all weekend. I offered an alternative flight. I even offered to cancel my ticket, drive down the night before, it's a 6-hour drive for us, and work from the hotel during the day, but he declined. Am I the arsehole?
Well, what do you think, everybody? It's like, I love the COVID has got the better of us, so I'm going to Vegas. Hey, by the way, that's mine and Captain Brilliant's plan. I thought he dumped her. Yeah, this is it. Mate, you dumped her, and then she did all this shit. What the fuck, man? Yeah. What's insane to hear is that he dumped her, so she cancelled the ticket she bought for him because they're no longer going out anymore. So why would you... And then he's like, oh yeah, maybe we should go back out again. It's like, yeah, but it's going to be more for the ticket now. She's like, what? You absolute bitch. And it's like, mate, you fucking split up with her. Fuck.
Yeah. The only way that this this writer could possibly be the arsehole is the fact that she is still dating this guy. That is the only reason she's the arsehole. Get rid of him.
This get rid of him. Here's the answer, 100%.
He is such a toxic motherfucker.
Yeah, he's terribly toxic. Fuck that. 100% back up for cancelling it. Of course you would.
Absolutely.
Guy's a dickhead and breaks up with you.
And then wants the cool thing that you planned for.
And then what's the cool thing that you weren't really a part of? Like, by the way, I don't know if it explains it properly, but she's like, my friend is going down to Vegas with her other half because he's doing cool poker shit. She's asked me to come. You want to go? And he goes, I want to break up with you. And I'm like, that would not be my fucking response. My response would be, yes, please, that would be amazing. He doesn't. No, fuck that guy.
Throw the whole man away.
Yoink.
Yes. Sirac98, thank you for the follow. Sorry you don't get any blingy bling. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. As usual.
But welcome in.
Fuck tack. Welcome to Don't Get Me Started. We're just closing out our first Am I the Arsehole? I think that's pretty cut and dry.
Oh, absolutely.
We are all in agreement that the writer is not the arsehole.
Fuck that guy, he's out. No, that guy is a dickhead. He does not get to Vegas. Do not pass go. Do not collect £200. Can you read it again?
I can read it again.
But
I'm not going to.
There you go. However,
Perhaps
I will read my one.
If you had phrased your...
Hi, Alex and Jez, says Surak98. Now, the fact that you know what our names are suggests that...
I mean, mine's fairly obvious. Well, one of them is fairly obvious.
Because you're at the
Jez show.
But I'm always be chatting. So, hello, Surak. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. You've joined us just at the last part of it, but it is a good one. A clue! A clue! Look up here! Well, Surak, I can only presume you know us, and I'm very pleased you're here. We'll get to the bottom of you in a minute. You've joined us.
I know you, Alex.
I know you. I know you.
They all know Alex.
Well, if you
were
wouldn't mind...
Vulcan. That's what I was thinking. Although that's one R, isn't it?
I know you, Alex.
Surak.
I know you. I know you. Well, in which case, Surak, I know you, unless there's some stalking thing goes on, and I'd love you to follow me. Always be chatting, so that I magic. He's saying magic. It's someone through magic, from magic. Oh man, that's so much. Well, yeah, drop us a follow if you feel like it, because that would help me a lot. And I'm getting the magic number of 161. That isn't a magic. I know Magic the Gathering. Hey, I should really play some Magic on stream because I'm fucking pro. I'm so pro. You know that, right, Surak?
Magic FM?
Not that magic, regrettably. If Surak comes back and says, you're right, then we'll know that.
Read this before everyone else does before you.
Right, pause. I'm going to tell you this one. Am I the arsehole for telling my daughter that she needs to stop letting supernatural control her life? Is Surak the hand? Maybe. Am I the arsehole for telling my daughter that she needs to stop letting supernatural control her life? My 32M...
He's
32M. My 32M daughter, 16F, has been obsessed with the TV show Supernatural since she was about 11. Note, I do not recommend letting your child watch the show that young. I am a shit parent. No, don't say that. I didn't know how bad it was at the time.
It's fucking terrible.
And as the show has since ended, she's been really upset about it. She hated the finale, which I think most of the watchers did. Before now, I really indulged her interest, took her to a couple of conventions, but she's seriously becoming too much now. I can't have a single conversation with her without it somehow ending up with her talking about how much she hated and how badly the characters were treated. I understand she's upset, but this is like month 5 of it now. I tried suggesting she just ignore the ending, rewrite her own, which she did, but it didn't seem to help. This is the best one we've ever done. I watched the entirety of season 15. 15?! Supernatural has 15 seasons! Jesus, what do they think they are? Grey's Anatomy? Season 15, bar the finale, with her to try and make her feel better, but it still isn't working. No, this isn't real. Recently, I've reached my boiling point and told her to stop letting it control her every conversation, because no one will want to talk to her. She confessed that she's been talking to me so much because her friends don't want to talk about the show anymore. I instantly regretted my words and apologised, but they had already stuck. I know I was wrong for saying what I did without talking to her about it first. She has started talking to her cousin about it instead, who naturally asked why she wasn't talking to me. My daughter explained what I had said, and my niece told her mum, my sister, who then called me, to let me know I had upset her. Stay with it. I explained that I had apologised, but she continued on, saying that I should be grateful for my daughter wanting to talk to me so much. I am grateful for that, but I can only listen to the same conversation so many times. My daughter is still being a little closed off, and even though I've offered to listen again, she doesn't want to talk. Am I the arsehole? I know what I said wasn't right, but I didn't mean it like that. I'm genuinely lost. Me too. I've forgotten exactly what you did wrong. You said just fucking stop talking about it anymore.
Yeah, I told you stop letting it control every conversation.
God!
Yeah, you've had another clue from Zack, by the way.
Yeah, I used to win at Folkestone a lot. Not quite as good as my twin sons. You know? Oh, I know you. Yes, of course I do. Yes, I do know you. It's Mr. I know who you are. I know who you are. Yes.
It's Mr.
Yes, his sons are incredibly good at.
That name again is Mr. Plow.
That's Mr. Barton is who it is. I know who it is. Yes. Good to see you. Good to see you. You dropped in. That's really cool to see you. I think basically his sons were amazing at Magic, and then they didn't want to play it anymore, probably because after a while you kind of
they probably moved on to Supernatural.
Oh yeah, fucking Supernatural. Right.
This is not the first time we've spoken about Supernatural on this show. I'll add that.
No, that's true. I'll just say thank you very much for dropping in. I hope you have a good time here. We are talking a lot of nonsense, but I'm very pleased to have you here. Thank you very much. What the actual fuck is this thing about? Honestly, I'm trying to think.
Like when me and Karis first moved into a place together, and we had someone else living with us, he was fucking obsessed with Supernatural, and I just don't get it. Like I've dipped in here and there, and I'm like, this is just bullshit, man. It's such awful shit.
People love Supernatural.
I know.
Captain Brilliant adores Supernatural.
It is shit.
There's a woman I know that loves Supernatural because the Winchester brothers, as I understand their names, are super sexy. So everyone loves the Winchester brothers. Sam and Bob. I don't fucking know the other guy's name. Sam and I fucking don't know. And they love him. They love them. They love the show. They love the theme tune because I've forgotten the theme tune. Who's the guy from? It's Carry On My Wayward Son.
Is it?
Yeah, that is the theme to fucking Supernatural. Now do you like it?
No.
Right.
They're
not even that
fit. It's also the theme to Detroit Lions wide receiver Carry On Johnson.
He is. Yeah, it is. Carry on my wayward son. Sing it with me. They're not that fit. Dean, Sam and Dean, they are pretty fit.
But also
15 seasons, front and back.
Like, she was 1 when this show started. She was 1 year old when this show started. They're not that fit, says Lady Sora. Well, there you go.
I know.
There you go then.
This is going to be elbow knee all over again.
Yeah, she has spoken. You can love Supernatural, but there is more than one thing in the world. Yeah, I think the problem is that
she's become obsessed with it.
This child has not had a well-rounded, balanced introduction to television, and she has been allowed by her father to follow turgid bullshit instead of watching some good TV. And so for that, he is the arsehole.
Can you scroll up just slightly because I want to see what Goblin T-Power said? And I suddenly realised why Goblin T-Power makes sense to me. Even obsessed teenagers have to learn when they're really being boring eventually. Yeah, and they will eventually work out that this is too much. It's just an obsession. It's like someone goes through an obsession with, like, I don't know, Labyrinth with David Bowie. And I love David Bowie. David Bowie is amazing. They'll dress up as David Bowie, and I think Labyrinth is amazing. But eventually you have to go, like, well, Labyrinth came out in, like, 1986, and, like, nobody gives a shit about it anymore.
Unfortunately, I know the people that have not done that yet.
Do you know that I was just that was just a yeah.
I know several David Bowie obsessed people still, yes.
Bowie's in space. I don't even know who's the arsehole here. I don't even know what the question was. The mum is not an arsehole for saying, listen, move on.
Is it the mum? It's the dad.
Oh, is it the dad?
Yeah.
I lost that track.
32M.
It means 32M. Carry on my wayward... Do you know what? Actually, that theme tune's really good. 15 seasons? I've forgotten this. Oh, fuck this shit. But
why is that the theme? That doesn't make any fucking sense in the context of the show. Why is that the theme?
It's cool.
It gets worse.
It's cool. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are gone.
Okay, still not getting the Supernatural reference.
Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry, no. Choo 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 choo. Down. Bow now 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 now.
Supernatural.
Supernatural. And then it goes like that. It goes supernatural. And then there's a guy with a tattoo on his knee. Am I wrong? Don't answer that.
She already knows her friends are sick of her. Yeah, I mean...
It's like, imagine going to school every day.
There is a fucking point at which you need to get the fucking hint. When your friends are like, we don't want to talk about this anymore. We don't give a fuck.
Like,
She goes home, her dad says, I don't give a fuck.
It's like, imagine you get to the end of 15 seasons and the last episode is total shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you got through 6 seasons of Sopranos.
I've been there on several shows.
Not that there aren't the Sopranos.
There aren't the Sopranos. The Sopranos was perfect from start to penultimate episode, and then it was shit.
I mean...
And that is often the case.
Supernatural. This is such a good episode.
Like, I've nearly finished The West Wing. If The West Wing ends badly, I'm going to cry.
I don't think it will. There are people on the internet to talk to about stuff no one in real life cares about.
No, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
There are plenty of like fandom places where you can talk about this shit.
It's oh my god.
Yeah. The West Wing does not end badly. Okay. I mean, at this point, I've got like 6 or 7 episodes left. I don't see how they can fuck it up. No. Literally, all they have to do is leave the fucking building.
Just stop.
Like, they cannot fuck this up. But yet, I didn't think they could fuck up the end of The Sopranos either. And boy, was I wrong. We disagree. Shite. Also, The Wire. That was shite.
We agree.
The end as well. What else is there? There are so many that I'm like, oh my god, I'm fucking done with this show now.
People told me that people love Dexter. People adore Dexter, but apparently the last episode of Dexter was total shit.
I haven't seen
it. And I was
yet.
so pleased for it because I thought the show was shit. And if you invested yourself in doing it, you got what was coming to you anyway. I think Breaking Bad ends well.
I do as well. But that's quite a polarising one, isn't it?
Jaunty West Wing Trump.
Had that again today.
After fucking
I
John
can't do it
Spencer dies?
without spoiling the whole thing, but I guess Alex is just going to fucking bomb it in there.
Oh, well, I mean everyone. I think, with the exception of yourself, I think a lot of people knew that he had. But at any rate, maybe not. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It was a long time ago now.
John Spencer's dead.
He is dead.
We made it worse in the show. Everybody's crying. Jaunty, happy music.
The Dexter finale is so bad they're doing a new seasons to retcon it.
They are, apparently. Yeah.
So,
and we can't even do that with The Sopranos because James Gandolfini's fucking dead.
He is. Do you want to come back to that? Shall we bin this off, much like my bin, and say...
I mean,
the mum's not the arsehole. The dad's not the arsehole here.
No. I mean, maybe he could have been a bit more tactful.
Maybe he's had his fill of it.
He's the arsehole for not stepping in a lot further, i.e. when his daughter started watching bullshit.
But just like kids get obsessed with shit, you know?
Like, he needs to sit her down in front of some Star Trek. That'll sort it out.
Yeah. There are plenty more TV series in the sea, my darling. That's what he should say.
Yeah.
She said, you don't understand.
And other ones that aren't supernatural are good. You should try that out. Darling. Because that's apparently the pet name we were going for.
I don't know. I went with that. I just went with it and saw where it went. I just looked and I have 142 followers. I don't know what she said. Whether it's an or
It's close to a milestone.
It is.
You know we love a milestone on this show.
We do. Well.
Oh, by the way, it's probably too late now. I forgot to mention. But you can use the hap and nap emojis if you're a tier 1 subscriber now. I've put them in. They are available to you and they'll bounce across the screen. Way too late now. And my angry face. But, yeah.
It should be mentioned that this time last week on the show, we got you got a hype train, and then the following night on the World Cup of Superheroes, I got a hype train. So now
you get a hype train, and
you get a hype train. So now we've got all these emote slots to fucking drop things in. So prepare yourselves for more fucking emotes to drop on fucking shit. That's also, I should say, that's also hap.
The hap and nap are just placeholders. There will be more squirrels.
There'll be more. Only 117 for me. Hey, listen, it's all waiting for us. and we're all doing the best we can. And there's so many different shows now on the Primetime Streamer Network.
Let's see what you're doing.
That we are doing, especially after tonight. We're the last thing, I think. We'll find out in a moment. I think it might be Rooster. But let's have a look at the schedule, and that'll tell you exactly what's going on. And here it is. Because, I mean, tonight at midnight, if you're still up at midnight, Rocksmith requests. I did this the other day. You can listen to Jeremy if you want to, Jeremy, with Roosterbeast. Twitch.tv/Roosterbeast is the person. And then we go through to Saturday. Oh my goodness, lots of stuff happening Saturday that I'm going to tell you about. 6:30 tomorrow, which I'll definitely be up by then. To be announced, that wonderful game that Mama S is playing. Who knows what's going to happen then? And then finally, Nova, skinny as he is, gets a 3-course meal. God damn it. That guy needs some food.
I think he's finally been let out of the closet now.
He has.
I think he has come back into the real world.
He has.
Little cute girl has stopped, locking him up and abusing him.
Yes.
And is now going to feed him.
3 courses.
Wow.
She's going to cook that and feed it at 7 p.m. tomorrow. At 8:30 tomorrow, it's Rostermania 2, the draft show. And you were talking about this earlier.
Yes, yeah. Wrestling fans, head into the wrestling channel in our Discord. You'll learn all about it there.
Yeah, absolutely. We're taking real matches that have happened in the past and kind of drafting them and talking about them and cool shit like that.
Yeah.
At 9 p.m. tomorrow, it's bands from Illinois, because that's where Rooster Beast is from, when he's playing the drums. And then brilliantly, I love this, it's the World Super Beer Championship 4 with Reesage 1, and I know that Captain Brilliant's on there. Now, I understand, although he's not there, I'm pretty sure that there's a Cocktails and Bullshit in there.
There is not.
I'm pretty sure there is not, but he got some mezcal from me today. So, what's that space in between there?
What
Basically?
space?
Well, the space between Rooster and Reese. I mean, that tiny space that exists only on the schedule. I mean, there is no space. It's infinitesimal.
No.
But apparently...
I was reliably informed by the man himself that there would be no cocktails this week.
Okay, well, on Sunday...
And it wasn't in the schedule either, so...
I mean,
no
he's
backsies.
a law unto himself. On Sunday... Oh, no backsies. On Sunday, at 1:30, it's Gaming with a Laddo. Research, who is in this stream. There is no Cocktails Bullshit, straight into the beer. Why did I give him some mezcal then? Anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. Gaming with a Laddo on Roblox, that is always a laugh for your hangover cure at 1:30. And then at 5:30, Rocksmith with Duff Valley this time. And at 8:30, rounding out the evening, 2-minute warning, so much to talk about.
Mate, I'm going to be fucking livid.
I know you are.
Fucking livid.
With the gesture.
If you follow the NFL and you know that I'm a Bears fan, you will understand why I'm totally fucking livid. And I'm not sure it's going to be family friendly, actually.
I can't do it. I said to Captain Brilliant, is he still? I said to Captain Brilliant, he said, I need some mezcal to do a marshmallow cocktail. I said, is Cocktails and Bullshit happening? And he said, yes. So why did I give him an ingredient? Is he just sitting around drinking? I know, right?
And we'll never know.
Someone has rustled your jimmies. Well, not Russell Wilson's your jimmies.
I see what you did there.
It's his warm-up. Oh, he's just drinking alone. Drinking alone for pleasure.
We won't be alone. Reese will be there.
That's true. I think we may have come to it. Anyway, that's what's going on.
Yes.
That's Am I the Arsehole? I think that's our whole show.
I think it is. I think we need to...
think about a raid.
We do. Let's
now,
bring this up to this screen so we can see it a bit better.
Oh, solo mio, no one to raid. Could raid.
I think I'm going to go here.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Actually,
right.
I quite enjoy watching. Yes, okay.
So...
Yes.
We're going to take you over to my buddy Kyber Watson.
Yes.
Who is an American streamer. He is streaming Persona 5 Strikers.
Which must be something to do with Persona 5, which is quite a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of RPG type.
I know. I quite like the look of it,
games,
actually.
Yeah. I think you'd riff on it quite a lot, actually.
That could be fun.
Yeah, so hang around for that.
Yeah, stay in here for the raid. Thank you so much for coming along. I think we've had a really great night tonight. It's been a lot of fun. So, some new people coming into the stream. Hope you dug it. We're here every Friday, sitting on the sofa at 9 o'clock, and plenty more happening in the Primetime Streamer Network. Are we ready to go?
We are. I have a question for you.
Hit me with it.
Okay. Elbow or knee?
It was a fucking elbow.
Fuck, shit,